Sorry, my bad. Hey. Welcome. Hey, the portal, what's going on? Welcome. Basically, wanted to talk real quick about the acquittal. Oh, just got the notification. Oh, no worries. Um, just wanted to touch on bases with you guys about the acquittal this afternoon. I thought that was definitely, of course, that was going to happen. Um, but the process is like, what's next? Um, of course, at the State of the Union address, uh, Nancy Pelosi reached out her hand to shake Donald Trump's hand, and he totally paid her dust and did not shake her hand. So she proceeded, of course, to rip up his speech in front of the cameras, which I thought that was funny. Rush Limbaugh got the Medal of Honor. However, there was the last Tuskegee Airman there who was invited to the State of the Union address, and he didn't even get um, the Medal of Honor, which I thought was crazy, to give it to Rush Limbaugh and not give it to the last surviving Tuskegee Airman. I thought that was a bit crazy, but of course, it's the kind of mentality that this guy has. So, of course, you would give it to a fellow bigot like yourself. But anyway, um, so as far as the acquittal goes, all the senators kind of stayed along party lines except for Mitt Romney, who actually voted guilty on one of the charges towards impeachment. And he really had no choice. Utah does not see it for Donald Trump at all, due to his past exploits, his ex-wives and all that. They don't really believe in that, so they don't really see it for him. So if Mitt Romney did follow party lines, he'd be in a lot of trouble right now with his state. So I guess he had to, go with what he should have gone with. Was going with his state. Hey, what's up, Nate? How you doing? Munch Bar, Lady T, Mr. Credential? Welcome. Tanari K. Hey. So yeah, that's what happened with that. That's all whatever. And then next we have, I just want to get all this out before I get something off my chest a little bit. Anybody in Maryland? Any people in Maryland in the room? Well, just so you Marylanders know that Elijah Cummings' seat, the 7th district of Maryland, is up. They have there's a Republican candidate. She's an African American woman, Kimberly. Hold on. Kimberly Klacik is her name. She's a Republican candidate. She is running for Elijah Cummings' ticket. And again, her name is Kimberly Klacik. She was basically riding Donald Trump's coattails until he said those disparaging things about Baltimore, and then that kind of changed how she felt. Elijah Cummings has had that seat since 1996. He had it up until his death in October. Actually, Kweisi Mfume is running for that seat. They've been friends actually for a long time. He is running against her in a special election that's in April for his seat. However, if she happens to win, which a Democrat has always won that district, she's hoping to win. But if she happens to win, then she has to run again, because his official seat is up in 2021. So January of 2021. So that's something to stay on the lookout. And again, it's an emergency, kind of like a speedy election in April to fill the seat of Elijah Cummings. Again, it's the 7th District of Maryland. That consists of parts of Baltimore and parts of Baltimore County and Howard County. So please be on the lookout for that. Anybody who's in Maryland, be on the lookout to go to your polls and vote for that. Other than that, in Texas yesterday, they heard arguments over the 1-year-old who's on life support and her mother's trying to keep her there at the Children's Hospital. The Second Court of Appeals has now heard the opening arguments on Tuesday to, I guess, kind of discover what the fate of that child would be. So that'll be interesting to find out what the court is going to decide on whether or not that child should remain on life support at the Children's Hospital. The doctors have said at this point there is really nothing that they can do to basically let the child go. And she went to court to kind of put a stay on their ruling, and the judge allowed them to hold it until the federal court kind of decided on what to do. So that's where they're at right now. They just heard opening arguments yesterday in regards to that. You said you voted yesterday, Nate, for what? Are you from Baltimore? Are you in the Maryland area? But yeah, so that'll be interesting to hear about that. So those are the few things I wanted to talk about. However, something that I wanted to get off my chest, I know it's only a few people in here, and I don't think none of you all are a part of it, but I just happened to get a Cash App request for $10 today, shortly after coming on live, from somebody I don't know, just some random person. And I get it because my information is on here, that people will do that, but I just found it a bit like, you could at least send me a text, like a message, an email, something, basically like, hey, can you help, or whatever. But I just thought that was just really weird. It was just so random. Like, who does that? Why do you do that? Oh, okay. You believe Kweisi and Mfume won? Well, they said actually that runoff is, well, he's running for the Democratic portion. So you do the primary portion, and then Kwame Mfume will run up against Kimberly Klacik. He will have the Democratic ticket, and she will run on the Republican ticket. So that's how that will work. Yeah. Yeah. So he did win the Democratic ticket to run for Elijah Cummings' seat, but Kimberly Klacik, another African American woman who's a Republican, and she was a strong supporter of Donald Trump until, like I said, he talked about Baltimore being slums or what have you. Yeah, so that's that. Oh no, I mean, it's fine, Tanari. I mean, it's fine. I just found it a bit weird. Like, okay, you could have sent me an email to be like, hey, sorry to bother you or something. It was just like, help. Like, okay. Like, I don't know what do you think this is? Like, I don't even know who you are. It's not a Cash App party. It's not, no type of situation like that. Like, I got bills like you got bills. So, yeah, like, no. But anyway, that's really all that pretty much I had came on for. Nothing major. Didn't want to take too much time. So with the no, it wasn't. I took a screenshot of it. Hold on one second. And it could be one of the other names or something that this person has. I don't know, but she had J Grits, Jocelyn Senior, something like that. Probably some other name she created. I thought it was Rita too. It might be just using other Cash App ID things, but I think that's a bit sad. Like some people really do need help, and some people, and I think it's a sad thing where in which you utilize something like that to kind of scam people. But I'm just like, whatever. Nobody has time for that. Everybody has bills and other obligations that they need to attend to. So, anyways, but yeah, this impeachment thing is over. So now comes him, I guess, lashing out at people. Because pretty much that's what's going to happen. He's going to be lashing out at folks. And then on top of that, he is probably going to try and squeeze some stuff on through. Hey, Chocolate Bay, what's going on? He's going to try and squeeze some things through. And some more stuff is going to drop about the stuff that they acquitted him on. So I'm just excited. I'm excited from now all the way up until Election Day. The Iowa caucus thing, I'm like, if you guys were confused, I'm just as confused. As far as I know, Buttigieg and Bernie Sanders were the projected, first and second place winners of the Iowa caucus. I mean, they say the person who usually won the Iowa caucus winds up winning the nomination, but I really wouldn't put too much stock in it. It's still early yet. Do I think it's going to be Buttigieg? No, I don't. And if it is Buttigieg, then it's a total setup for Trump to win, hands down. Just because the rest of middle America and those evangelicals are not voting for Buttigieg. And that's just, and he's going to need some of them to actually win the thing. And not only that, he's going to need the black vote, and black people don't see it for him at all right now at this moment, especially black women. So I don't know how that's going to fly, but who knows? Other than that, can't wait till they send me one. I'm going to deny it real quick, unless it's family. Oh, that's mean. I mean, I did deny it, not real quick, but I was just like, who does that? But yeah. Well, yeah, maybe Christmas. I mean, you would have been better if you were trying to work on my emotions. Like you do that around the holidays. You don't definitely do that around. I mean, it's Black History Month. We have strived on less to nothing, so it's definitely not a month for you to be pulling heartstrings with me. This is a month where we show the resilience and greatness of our people. So yeah, you might want to get it together just a little bit. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll be free to answer those. Or if anybody had any news or anything that they've seen that I haven't seen. Right. It's 2016 all over again. That's what I was saying. That's just what I was saying this afternoon. That's why I personally think that he did it. He did it the first time. He did it with Hillary. They got together. The Russians was like they could give him some dirt. They agreed on getting the dirt. And then once it got discovered that that's what they were doing, then they tried to cover it up. And, the president at the time, Barack, didn't want to seem like he was pushing it towards Hillary. So he didn't come out and say, hey, guys, he's digging up dirt on Hillary from the Russians. He just wanted to kind of keep it all together. Yeah, Kirk Russell did pass not too long ago. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunate. There was something that I saw before I came on. There was an article somewhere that I thought was funny, pretty interesting, nonetheless. Um, oh, what do you guys feel about Monique going again with Oprah? How do you feel about that one? While I look for this article that I saw. It's not Kirk Russell, it's Kirk Douglas. But I got you you're talking about. Michael Douglas's father. Yeah. Kirk Russell is Goldie Hawn's like longtime boyfriend or husband. I don't think they're married, but I think they've been together for a long time. Yeah, but I know who you meant though. Who is it? But this time, like before with Monique thing, I was like, but I respect Monique's stance on this one. This one I could kind of more have her back than canceling my Netflix account. This one, I definitely respect her on this because I personally think, and I remember who I was responding back to in my news feed on the comments, but I said, I was saying that I think due to Oprah's trauma that she had as a growing up, because I believe she was molested and she wound up getting pregnant due to the molestation, and um, I'm not sure if she had the baby and put it up for adoption or she lost it. That I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But um, I think for some reason, men that kind of black men for her that kind of have those kind of traits, she seems to have this thing about them, um, and not so much for the white men who do the same thing. And that seems to be a bit evident, just kind of. Yeah. Hey Jada, how you doing? Hey Shay Time with Shay, how are you? Story Time with Shay Johns. If you're not subscribed to Story Time with Shay Johns and you happen to stay up late in the wee hours, she's definitely very entertaining, so you should check her out. And actually, everybody, all content creators that are in here, Lady T, she has marvelous content and she's awesome at her job, what she does. She does graphics. So definitely hit her up. And if you're looking to, expound on your channel, definitely hit her up. She does great work. Yeah, I still can't find this article, but yeah, I'm cool with Monique on that. How do y'all feel about Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting down during the national anthem and the president doing I don't even want to say, I don't know what he was doing, but looked like he was conducting the orchestra, just doing all kinds of funny, like stuff that he has a problem with other people doing. He felt it was okay for him to do. I just think it's a lot of double standards, and he likes to play on the racial biases of people, and I think it works for him. So, I don't know. Oh, sure, you're welcome. looking for this damn article that I cannot find. Yeah, it was Kirk Douglas. He was 103. I can't find it. Oh, sorry, what happened? Sorry, CC, what? I missed it. I'm sorry, I missed it. Well, whatever it was, it's okay. Um, what I want to say, First Lady is, I guess it's a show, or it might be a show coming soon to Showtime, where Viola Davis is to play Michelle Obama. So I wonder how that's gonna. I wonder how that's gonna be. That's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see that. See what that is. Jay-Z a businessman by any means. Yeah, yeah, he is. I mean, I give him that. He definitely is. But I don't know. I don't know. I would really like to know. Oh, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I would definitely like to know what it was about. Mm-hmm. Because, like Kaepernick said, I thought we were past that. So it was like, if we're past it, then we're past it. Then you should have stood. So I don't know. It's just something that makes you go, hmm. Yeah, Viola Davis is a wonderful actress. It'll be interesting to see how she portrays, even what the whole show will be about. Is due to air on Showtime, I believe. Yeah. So, and it's called First Ladies. So that shall be interesting. Uh, yeah, I think that was it as far as anything that was of interest that caught my eye. I still can't. Nicki Minaj and her comment. Yeah, Jay-Z playing both sides of the fence. I believe so too, Nate. Like Jay-Z is just like hodling. However, the kind of the money speaks or the publicity goes, he'll go. Nicki Minaj with her comment about Rosa Parks. It wasn't necessarily about Rosa Parks. I mean, I don't really, well, think about that. I get it. The whole metaphor using the people, like using a name as a metaphor for something else. But I don't know. I just think it was just bad timing. It just happened. It happened to be Rosa Parks' birthday when she released the track. Some people didn't find it too appeasing. So, maybe their feet hurt. Yeah, I mean, their feet could have been hurting, but I mean, she dances on stage for hours. So, I mean, a couple minutes wouldn't have hurt. But they have their reasons why they chose to sit. So, I mean, I think personally you should be able to sit or stand whatever you choose to because it should be your choice. Oh, what did she say? Hold on. I did it earlier in my news feed, but I don't remember though because it was a weird line. Uh, it's from a track song she's been working on called "Yikes," and the line include, "All you bitches, Rosa Parks, get your ass up." Yeah, so that's it. She said, "All you bitches are Rosa Parks." I guess sitting down, and it says, "Get your ass up." That's it. That's all she says. So, some people felt some type of way because, of course, it was her birthday when the album dropped. She would have been 107 years old had she been living today. So they gave her a little hot water for that, and she's she said she didn't mean it in no disrespectful way. It was just She thought it was just a funny metaphor and nothing serious. Oh. But I'm definitely gonna want to check out Viola Davis in that show because I love her in How to Get Away with Murder. And actually, no lawsuit is going to be filed in the Kevin Hart car crash either. That's interesting news too. Which I think that too was there was something fishy with that, but I won't go into that. Won't even do it. What was horrible, the line or the no charges? Right. Didn't we learn from Outcast? That's what I thought. That's what I thought when she said it. I was like, didn't Outcast have like this whole big thing with that song? And we try to figure out what did it have to do with anything? I still don't know what that song had to do with what she said. And I mean, I wish somebody would tell me because I still don't get it. Oh yeah, speaking of bleaching skin, I did come across an article. That's what I was looking for. Um, Asking the question about what's her name? What is her name? What is her name? What's her name? She's a young actress. She did that movie with from Steve Harvey's book. What is her name? Megan Good. Yeah, I think so. Megan Good. Yeah, they they're saying that she's lighter, so they're trying to figure out is she lightening her skin. Here it goes. Yeah, is Megan Good bleaching? Yeah, because she does look really, 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 really pale in this one article. Um, well, it's not funny, just your opinion. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna keep quiet because there's something more to that. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. Yeah, Megan Good. Yeah, she's definitely a lot lighter, and it could be the light bulbs, the flashing, and all that. Could possibly be it, but in this one picture, she does look a little extra on the light side. I don't know what that's about, but who am I to judge? uh, and there's something else. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about too. There's a in my news feed today. There was a Baltimore rapper who used his company's the company he worked for, his day job. He used his company card to rack up. Are y'all ready for the amount? $4.1 million on his day job's card, American Express card, to bolster up his rap career and make people think like he was this famous rapper. I mean, he bought billboards, he bought music equipment, jewelry, Instagram followers, likes, and all types of stuff. But for $4.1 million and you just now getting in trouble? Wow. He either been working for a relative who's pretty wealthy or he's very good at finance, like extremely. Because there's no way. that you let $4.1 million slip away and you just now noticing? What company is this and where can I sign up? Because I mean, really, I couldn't. I was like, what? That's a lot of money. To makeup and lighting. Yeah, but in this thing, she looks like extra, extra. She looks like extremely, like light bright. Turn on the shining lights. Like she looks extra. Let's see if I could. I just want to see if maybe I can pull it up. She looks like really white, white. Where's my email? So let me see. Because she looks like a ghost. Let's see. Nope. And nope. Oh, wait. Nope. There you go. Can you guys see that? That's her. That's how white she looks. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, so that's her. They're using what shots? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, colorism is really a big. And she wasn't even. Not that there's anything wrong with dark skin, but she's. I wouldn't even consider her dark. Like, I don't know. This thing is really getting crazy. Oh, you couldn't see it? Hold on. Can you see it now? Put a one in the chat if you can see the picture. Because I don't know. I think that's how I did it. I think it's supposed to. Yeah, it's all about self love. I think it really lacks. Yeah. Yeah, she's like damn near, she's like light, bright, damn near white. Like, yeah, and the lights ain't helping. Okay, you see it now? Yeah, she looks cray cray, totally cray cray. Yeah, she definitely looks very crazy. There's no way. No way. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely very crazy. Preach it, Mr. Credential. Yeah, it is sad though. It is definitely very sad. Um, and it's sad that when we do have roles and see ourselves on TV, that we don't embrace ourselves enough to stand in, what you were born in, and the features that you do have. And it's always like, to do more or to be greater or go further or get more roles, you have to do these certain things. And I just wish some people would just stand their ground and just do them. Be true to who they are. But that's enough of that. Yeah. Self-hatred is really big. It's really big. And it has a lot to do with Jim Crow and slavery and all that stuff. It still, I still have great aunts and uncles that don't socialize with that don't know any of the darker members of the family, and I don't know if it's a choice on purpose, or just something that they just did, but they don't. They'll ask, who's that, and you'd be like, oh, that's so and so, and you'd be like, really? Oh, is it? Oh, my bad. Um, I was saying that my great aunts and uncles, a lot of them, they're very light skinned, and a lot of them don't socialize or know a lot of the family members who are darker. Um, and I just always kind of wondered if that was a thing that and during their time, is that something that definitely they carried on to the point where their grandchildren and even great grandchildren only date like either light skinned men, either they're like yellow or they're close to it or just about. There is nobody like my cousins down there. There's nobody has a husband or a wife that is of really dark skin. Everybody's kind of on the fair, light skinned, or if they do have some brown, it's like my complexion, slightly lighter. There's definitely no one that is of like deep chocolate complexion. Mm-mm. Yeah. And that is definitely a situation or something that we need to start recognizing within ourselves. About 41 minutes already. Wow, time's flying. I didn't think I was on here that long. Yep. All right. Well, I mean, that's all I had to talk about. I didn't really have nothing else to talk about unless somebody else does. I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about the acquittal, talk about Kwame Mfume, his seat. The Jacksons are a prime example of self-hatred and complexion. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I think a lot of theirs had to do with their father and not liking um, the stuff the stuff he put them through, and them wanting to do everything they could to kind of erase that part. Of course, Michael went a bit further, and I think he started thinking he was yeah, definitely shout out to Mitt Romney. You're late. I talked about that earlier, Jay Wilson, but thank you. Definitely shout out to Mitt Romney for the only Republican voting. It's for a guilty verdict. But yeah, I mean, he had to. I mean, yeah, he had to. Utah don't see it for Trump. So if he would have voted with the Republicans, he probably wouldn't have had a seat when his time was up. So I think he was doing what was best, not only for his state, but for his seat. Yeah, but I'm glad he did stand up and do which was right for him, as far as not even going along with the party ideology with following Trump as if he's some kind of end all saint. When you sat there, when everybody's sitting there saying, yeah, he's done wrong, I hoped he's learned his lesson from this. How the hell could he learn his lesson from this if in fact, oh, did you? How could in fact did he learn his lesson from this if he did it already? He did it in 16. He's doing it again. Oh yeah, definitely check out the Gentleman's Panel on King of Pain's channel. So I'll definitely post up that hashtag for him. I will definitely put that in my community wall. So it will be on the King of Pain's channel. So if you're not subscribed to him, hop over there and subscribe so you will get notified when the Gentleman Panel starts. It's going to be, what, 8 o'clock, did we say? I think it's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and whatever other time zone you are in, it would be whatever 8 o'clock is difference from you. I'm not sure with everybody, but I know it'll be 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Tanari. Appreciate that. So if you're not subscribed to the King official King Pain, please go subscribe so you'll be aware that the Gentleman's Panel starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We changed the time for him, so because he is on the West Coast, and this way it'll be easier for him to get himself all set up. So if you could go out and support him, it'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's not how you doing. I'll still. Thank you, Tanari. Look at that, you on it today. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Tanari. And again, if you're not subscribed, please hit the official King Pain's page and subscribe to his channel. I know. I need to be getting better, but it's getting better. I've been drugging myself up. And the warm weather is not helping. It was like really warm the other day, and that doesn't help. Although I was still bundled up, but I was hot because I was all bundled up because I didn't want to get tricked, because that's definitely a trick of the enemy. But on that note, I will bid you guys adieu and call it a night. I want to thank you guys for popping in. Appreciate the support as always. To all my content creators, again, if you are a content creator, please put a 1 in the chat real quick so that way anybody who's not subscribed to you can do so. Drugging. Yeah, I am drugging. Apple cider vinegar. Really? Apple cider vinegar is I don't like the taste, but I have some. I do not like apple cider vinegar. And please subscribe to Mr. Credentials. He is definitely doing the thing, talking about mental health and stuff like that. Oh, honey and brandy, that sounds good, but I don't have any brandy. Not yet, anyway. So please take a moment, everybody, to subscribe to these people that are in the chat with the ones up. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. Make sure you watch a video. You can even pick a short one if you like, if you're on the run. Pick a short one, give it a thumbs up. It is important that we thumbs up the videos, guys. It helps with the algorithm of YouTube. So please make sure that you're not only just watching the video, but that you at least give it a thumbs up, even if you don't watch all of it. If you watch a portion of it, just make sure you give it a thumbs up. Oh, sure, no problem. And again, thank you to my moderators, Mr. Credential, Tanari K, and I think there's just the two of y'all today. Oh, okay, I thought somebody else did pop in. But thank you guys for coming. Chocolate Bay, Jade Show, his sister, Mr. J. Wilson, or as I like to call you, JW, Lady T, Nate. Thank you all for coming. Again, appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you later. I will definitely go get my apple cider vinegar and ginger and lemon. And I have that and tea. So I'll do that. I'll try that. Let you know how that works. But that brandy and honey, that sounds interesting. I should try that later. Have a great night. God bless. Peace.